What up, y'all? It's your man ES the Herman Star back again with another video, and I'm here to do the general read for the sign of Cancer. So if you got Cancer in your chart, sun, moon, or rising, this is for you. The generator wants me to pick on y'all now, but the generator's been choosing y'all, so y'all been getting readings from me. But before we get into your reading, I want to promote my book, Late Nights on Broadway, the novel. Yes, this has been out for some time now, but I thought let me just promote it, especially since there is a sale going on for this book, 75% off sale in the Smashwords store. Now, that is the ebook version of this book, but you can, as you can see, get a physical copy minus this, gray ribbon thing on it, because this one copy is a display model. But you can get the physical copy. I'll have the links down there telling you which one is which store has the discount and which one is the physical copy, and where else you can find the book as well. The deal ends January 1st, though, so you want to quickly move on it. By the time you're watching this, if it's not December 27th, it's sometime after December 27th. So therefore, you do have that time in order for the deal to be, for the deal in general, if you want to take advantage of it. If you would like a personal read and not do a book reading of my book, you can shoot me an email. You can find my email in the description box below. We'll go over the packages, pricing, all that stuff. All right, let's get right into your reading, Cancer. Hopefully your holidays was well, whether you celebrate Christmas, Hanukkah, or if it was just another day to you because you're the Grinch or whatever. Nah, hopefully that's something that your days were well. You know what I'm saying? This, if I'm not mistaken, is the last reading of 2024. So, yeah. Didn't really think about that at all when I was planning to do these reads. But we'll get right into it. A lot of swords here, Cancer. We start with the Two of Swords. You got two of them here. This is you ruminating on a decision that needs to be made. And this rumination is not on some, I want to make the best decision. I think it's decision paralysis, in the sense that you don't want to make any decision, but you have to. You just want something to fall into your lap. You just want the outcome, whatever that outcome is. You just want it to happen without making said decision. And this is also someone who settles. Let me just put it that way, right? Now, if that's the type of energy you want to be in, like you're settling for, you're not, it could be a situation to where you're not making a decision because you're going to settle with whatever the outcome is. That's you. You know what I'm saying? That's you. That's you. See how it fits into your life. All right. Next sword card is the Ten of Swords in reverse. Okay. You can sit around like the Two of Swords in reverse and not do anything, but this is an inevitable end. This is the end of something. You know what I'm saying? Essentially. And I think it's an end of maybe like a group unit, because you have at least one card where there are other individuals involved. We'll get to it when we get to it, of course. But things are ending. Things are ending here. And again, you're either going to, the Two of Swords in reverse being your first card, it's like you're either going to settle for that and being the case, or you're going to have to make a decision on how you respond to the rest of the energies, as well as possibly the events that take place in regards to this reading. Your final swords cards that shows up here is the Six of Swords in reverse. So emotional baggage and living in the past. Trying to figure out how can I say this nicely. You can't be someone who's like, I don't care, and yet still be living in the past. You know, this could have been an end of like I said, I think it's an end of a group situation, you know, a relationship, but I don't think it's necessarily an end of a romantic one. The Lover's card is not here. But you know, it's I just think, and this is why, because you have the Three of Cups in reverse. You know, this this is an interesting reading for you, Cancer, because I do think that whatever has ended with the Ten of Swords, you know, this ending of a group conflict, ultimately, yeah, you are going to go through the range of emotions that many of us go through whenever situations ends. Situations, whether it's romantic situations, whether it's a partnership, whether it's, you know, a group situation, whether it's an ending of a friendship, we go through the emotions of, you know, allowing it to end, or if it's a situation to where we don't have any choice but not to allow it to end, we go through the emotions of thinking about the past, thinking about what we could have done differently, where did things go wrong, essentially, right? And replaying these situations over and over in your head, and as if that's going to fix anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying this because I'm speaking from experience. You know what I'm saying? I don't have Cancer in my big three. That don't mean I've never experienced anything of this nature before. You know? We all have. So I understand the aspect of you being in this, again, this energy of the Six of Swords in reverse, where, you know, there's still a lot of emotional baggage that's going on because of this this ending that happened here. But one of the highlights of the Three of Cups in reverse is solitude. And I'm just speaking as a Virgo. These are the moments where you can go deep within. And yeah, you can definitely look at your end, because don't go deep within and just think about where did things go wrong on their part. There being the other people, like, what did they do wrong? No, go within and think about where did it go wrong in regards to your part in as to how things ended. You know, and I'm saying do that because you're going to take this situation as a learning, as you know, something to learn from, and say, okay, I want my next relationship, I want my next partnership, I want my next whatever group venture to not be this. I want my next friendship, I want my next family to not be this. And here are ways where I can change in order for me not to be, you know, in order for me not to do the things I did in the past, right? And here are also the signs that I should pay attention to, that I see, so I don't fall into a situation like this again. That's how I'm going to take it. I am going to pull one more card for you, Cancer, because I do want to at least try to give more clarity in this situation here. You obviously know if it applies to you. You obviously know how much of it applies to you. You know the general specifics of that. I won't know that unless you book a personal reading with me. Once we get that personal connection and stuff, then I will know specifics and be able to do a reading based off of that and give you a much more obviously in-depth and stronger message from the universe as to how you should handle the situation. But yeah, I'm just going based off of what I'm seeing here. Again, I will pull one more card and see. Oh, I'm glad I peeked at it. I'm glad I peeked at it before, because I was about to flash y'all. Ooh, this is good though. It's the world, okay? Now, I was about to say zoop, and y'all was about to see a nice pair of tatas in your face. Ooh. Now, this is not OnlyFans. This is YouTube, so I can't do that. But this is fulfillment. This is you wholeness in general. I think in solitude you will gain. Like when I say the world in this situation, it's not like you're going to get $1 million by splitting with these people. You're going to get that big old house you ever wanted. You're going to get that big old mansion, that big old yacht. I'm not speaking material things. I'm saying when you gain the world via this solitude, I think you become a whole individual once again. Like you become yourself, you learn yourself, you are able to just be you again. Just be whole again. Just be your complete sense of self. And all of this comes when you are in this mode of solitude, but it also comes when you allow the end to happen. You know, I'm not saying that, once again, with the Six of Swords in reverse, living in the past, I'm not saying do not think about your part in this departure, right? Or their part in this departure, but don't bask in it. You know, it doesn't, your journey doesn't end here. This situation doesn't end here. Again, the world shows up upright, meaning that as long as you, when you're in this mode of solitude, you know, and you know, let's see what's at the bottom of the deck just to see. Because I was thinking maybe Hermit's going to show up to verify that, but it didn't. You have the Ten of Wands in reverse. This is burnout. This is not seeking help and pretty much reaching your emotional, physical limits as well. Burnout, essentially. Sorry, I hope the camera's still going. But yeah, burnout. So it's like, this happens when you're not, you know, I'm going to put this right here. Why not? Put it on the laptop. But obviously, burnout happens when you are overworking yourself. So it's really at this moment in time, you know, after this very heavy situation that has, you know, happened or will happen or whatever the case might be. And again, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. This is very heavy stuff here, you know. But after this very heavy situation, overworking yourself is not how you get your mind off of it. Like going to work or doing whatever and being in this type of energy where you're just like focusing on your career, focusing on personal goals, and now you're like, okay, that's gonna, no, this is not the time for all of that. You'll have the time for that, trust me, but now is not the time for all of that, because again, doing that is just gonna cause the burnout. And then on top of the mental anguish, now it's physical anguish. And then health issues could be a problem. I'm not going to pull another card, but health issues could be a problem if you, again, you don't take the time to be, you know, to be with yourself, be by yourself. The Ten of Wands in reverse also symbolizes not seeking help. So if you want to do the opposite of not seeking help, seek that help, seek that wise counsel, you know. And it's all going to be for your highest good once again, because you have the World card, as I pulled before pulling the, which was at the top of the deck before pulling the Ten of Wands. that the bottom of the deck is the energy that we do not necessarily see, but it's out there. And again, it showed up and as the 10 of Wands in reverse. If you're not careful, you're able to fall into this burnout type of thing. You're going to burn out. Crash and burn, essentially, right? And we don't want that for you, Cancer. We don't want that for anybody, all right? So, moments into where you need to just sit down and either talk to God, universe, higher power, or seek that wise counsel, do that, okay? It's going to be for your highest good. Trust me, all right? That's what I have for you today, Cancer. If you would like a personal reading, you are able to book that with me once again by shooting me an email. You can find my email in the description box below. You can also find links to my book, Late Nights on Broadway. You can find both the ebook version and the physical version of this book. The ebook version is on sale right now in one of the stores, the Smashword store. I will make it clear which store and then where to find it, all that good stuff. 75% off. I'm about to drop these cards. But you can buy the physical version of this book as well. I will leave that information clear in the description box for you, so it's pretty clear where you can find both physical and ebook versions, which store has the discount, which ones do not. Okay, deal ends January 1st though, so get up on it if you want to. All right, and that's for just this deal in general. The book is always going to be in the stores, but there's that. All right, I would say pretty decent reading, pretty good reading actually still. Because I'm all about, knowing, even if it's the ugly truth, the truth to me is still better to know it rather than not know what's out there, personally speaking. But yeah. Thank you for trusting me for being your intuitive reader for today, or at least one of your intuitive readers for today. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And until next time, until next video, y'all be well out there. Peace.